Cook with Grace Kisswell. Welcome to.
So I have this chicken I marinated overnight. So I'll be writing the ingredient I used to marinate the chicken. So let's dive into cooking, okay? So sweeties, welcome back to Cook with Grace Kisswell. So today I share how to cook delicious party smoky jollof rice, Niger jollof rice. Yes, so I already marinated my chicken. I put it, then I like to steamer with its water. After that, I add more water for it to cook properly. Welcome back once again to my return subscribers, and to my new subscriber, welcome. Thank you for joining the family, and for those that have not subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button and give us a subscribe and like. Get notified anytime I posted a new video, okay? So let's continue. So after checking the meat for a while, our meat is properly cooked now, which is the chicken is properly cooked. All I need to do is to bring it out and set it aside. So I'll keep the stock water aside because it's very important when making Niger smoky jollof rice. So in my frying pan, I add vegetable oil and allow the oil hot. Then I add the chicken then to fry. Please don't forget to tell us where you're watching us from so that I will send you a hug in my next video. Once it's properly cooked and properly fried, I set it aside. These are the peppers we will be using to make the dish, okay? So in my blender, I add the peppers, the habanero peppers, bell peppers, garlic, ginger, onions. I add little water. If you have a strong blender, you can blend everything at once, but me, I'm kind of curious, so I add a little water before adding my tomato to blend. So don't forget that cleanliness is next to godliness. Make sure your environment are clean while cooking, okay? So at this juncture, the tomato were properly blended. Chicken oil, add sliced onion, allow it to steam and bring its flavor. Then I add garlic and ginger. Then you stir properly. After stirring, I got the ricotta tomato. I add it and I stir properly. Make sure you fry until the sour taste is out before adding your fresh blended peppers and tomatoes, okay? Added the fresh tomato already. Then I stir and allow it to fry, okay? You can add any spicy you want. So I personally added curry because I'm not the kind of person that eat too much spicy in my food. I added chicken stock. I add different type of seasoning cube, which is Reiko and non-cube chicken. So I'm this kind of person that don't eat too much spicy in food. I like my food just free. Then I added bay leaf. There is no bay leaf without party jollof rice, so always add bay leaf to your party jollof rice. So this time around, all I did was to bring out the chicken I fried. I put it inside the stew, which I prepared for the jollof. Then allow it to suck in the juice, which is the stew, so that it will be tasty, you know. For those of you that want to do party and you don't have money to fry your chicken, you can as well do this method. Squeeze this way. So you keep washing until the water is clear, okay? Now we've washed and make sure the water is clean enough, at least transparent. You cannot see that our rice is properly washed. Then you drain out the water. I remove the chicken from the stew, remove it and set it aside. So now we have our juicy chicken, spicy chicken. Next was to bring out my pot and scoop out the stew I'll be using to boil the rice. Okay, so I scoop it out into my pot and then put it in the fire. Then I added the thoroughly washed rice into it. Then you mix properly. Now at this junction, once you mix it properly, the next thing you need to do is to add that your chicken stock, that chicken stock water. Yes, this is at this junction we needed that chicken stock water. Make sure you stir it properly so that the stew incorporates the rice very well. And I add a little warm water. Okay, stir and stir. Then you cover. Allow the water to cook and get dry up. So let's check rice. At this junction, the next thing we do now, since the water has dried up, the next thing we do now is to get your foil. Okay, get your foil, cover it and lower the heat. We are now cooking with it steamed for it to be properly cooked. So at this juncture is half properly cooked. All I did now is to add my onions and butter. The reason for the butter is to give the food this shining look. Yeah, to give your smoky patty jollof rice shining look. Then you cover and allow it to heat a bit. 5 minutes later, we're back and our patty jollof rice is ready, guys. The aroma, oh my god, is woozy. The buns alone, this one is smoky. We use smoky patty jollof rice because it was actually smoked. The thing got burnt, and that is what we want because we want smoky patty jollof rice. A lot of people add charcoal so that to give them that smoky burnt, but personally I advise allow it to burn. It will give it that aroma itself. You don't need all those things. So all I need at this junction is to add the remaining stew you have. Okay, the stew you set aside. Remember, when you are putting that stew to cook the rice, you're not going to add all the whole stew. That stew we made, then you add it and stir. I hope you're loving the recipe, sweeties, and I hope you'll be giving it a try. Rice is smoky because the down of the rice is burnt. You can feel it. See? Can you see? That shows the rice. Oh, it's making at that party smoky jollof rice. Okay, so just mix the stew. Okay, mix it. Now this juncture is properly incorporated and our smoky patty jollof rice Ninja smoky patty jollof rice is ready. You can serve with plantain, serve with salad. Just feel free. Anything you want to do at this junction, you are free because our food is ready. So serve and enjoy. Okay, I hope you'll be giving it a try. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and also subscribe. Okay, I love you all and see you all in my next one. Bye bye.